Today, we dive back into the crazy world of Hello Neighbor. Not to check it out like normal, but to speculate and to delve into the secrets and hopefully reveal what is yet to be known about Alpha 4. So Hello Neighbor Alpha 4 has been being teased really heavily by the devs as of late, and a couple things have happened that I thought would be very interesting to cover in a video. Now, other people have already dove into this, as well as kind of giving you their ideas and their theories as to what's going to happen. And for those of you who have yet to see what might be developing, I thought I would share that with you in today's video. So let's get right into it. So this is the most recent thing that the devs have given us, and it is a look at the Alpha 4 potential house. Now, things are always subject to change, but I thought we would check this out and you guys can see for yourself what this is like. And we'll pause it along the way and kind of show you some things that I think are very interesting, and maybe we can speculate as to what the crap is going on. So the very first thing I notice is this gigantic metal piping system. It looks like a slide, but in all reality, it looks like pipes. And so my question is, are we going to be able to climb this up, or is this a quick escape back down for whatever reason, or the only way to a specific hidden room that we can get to that's down here? Maybe this is locked off, gated off, and we can't get to it, or same thing up here, and the only way to access this is taking this pipe. Now, secondly, you'll notice, look at all of the cart systems here. There's so many different like little paths and stuff that go throughout here that we can take, I think, and that's really going to, and I think you can walk on these, because I'll show you a clip later where the dev shows somebody walking on this, and I thought that that's very interesting. Now, the other thing that I noticed is this up here in the very top left, on the very top, is that like a chair? It's some kind of pedestal. At first I thought it was a radar tower, but I think it's like a lookout post or something like that. And then there's also a little house over here, like a little platform over here, right here on the right side, that looks like we can go into. And so maybe there's something that's specific to like a secret that's hiding out there that we have to like essentially walk across this little platform to get to, and then drop down into this house. And then there looks like there's a ladder or something in there. So the other thing that I noticed is there's stuff in the windows, and I don't think it's anything of like significance, but there does seem to be some kind of object in here. And then also up here underneath this little triangle roof shape, there's a little yellow item, and I don't know what that is. It looks very important though. It looks like something we have to gather, or a way. Maybe it's a ladder, comes up and you can walk across here. I don't know, but this house is way more in depth than the other one was. And I mean, if you saw my playthrough of the other ones, it was very difficult with what there was. And so adding in all of this stuff is just absolutely insane. So here's another thing that they tweeted 10 hours ago. So this is on Saturday, and I'm recording this on Saturday, and it looks like this will probably go up on Sunday. But this is kind of, it looks like the trailer. So there's different scenes throughout here, but you can see the world is a little different. That's another thing in that clip we'll go back and look at. But the world is very different. There's way more houses. He's actually standing out here on the road, which is quite interesting, because you can see like the art has changed. Everything is different. The trees look different. The neighbor doesn't look any different, but the neighborhood definitely looks different. And if we go back to this image, you can see all the trees around the area, the houses nearby. It looks like there's a house really close by there. I don't know if that's going to be our house. It also looks like there's like various roads. And then look back here in the very back left-hand corner. There is a huge, it looks like a big convenient mart or something like that, but it's very significant. I think this is very important to see. Now, I don't know if this is some kind of testing area or what this is, but I mean, look at all the other houses and then look at this building. It's very unique to the rest of the world. And so we got some fences down here. Now, all this stuff is subject to change, obviously, and they could change these things at any given moment, but I just thought it's very cool to see this back here. Don't know what it is, but that looks rather important. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to go into this house and a lot of puzzles, and I'm really excited to find out, because one thing that Hello Neighbor Tiny Build does that like other games such as Bendy don't do. Bendy would be the perfect game for this, but add in more secrets, more clues, more hints, things, more puzzles, things we have to do, secrets that we need to reveal. Hello Neighbor does an amazing job of that, and that's one thing that a lot of people seem to like. Now, the next thing that I thought we would look at is this image right here. Now, the thing with this image is that they posted this before, and then they posted it again with a link now. So this is what it goes to. So this is the image right here. Now what this looks like, and I don't know if you guys remember, I actually never showed it. I did play it, but there's a secret level in Alpha 3. People call it the fear level. I just call it like a dream, because to me it seems like a dream. And this is where it gets interesting, because a lot of people are speculating that this is either a dream, or some people are even thinking that this is legitimately a thing that happens to you. The neighbor makes you small, shrinks you or something. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type of stuff or whatever. But this, everything's blown up, and it looks like it's from the perspective of your character on a shelf looking out. So there was an image, you're basically in this closet, and things are falling from the sky. There's all kinds of different obstacles, and you have to climb all these different things to advance through the level. So here you can see like a board that's kind of propped up against the door, and I think this is something that you have to probably walk on and then walk across the ledge of the door and then hop up onto a shelf, and then you get to this situation, then you get to this part at some point in the playthrough of this specific area. And so lots of speculation about what this actually means and what this is, but later they posted this exact same image with a secret link to a Steam news article. Okay, so here's what it links to. Now the interesting thing with this is the same image, and the title is "Are You Afraid of the Dark?" So I don't know what this title means, but a lot of people are thinking this is like the fear type of thing, the fear level, the dream level, the darkness level. And so I don't know if that's what that means, but that's what a lot of people are saying. And then we get to this gigantic word search. Now, here's the thing. There are various things like hello here, and then there's also like other, like, I mean, we could look through this whole thing. A lot of people have been inputting this into like various things on the web and seeing like different words pop up that are able to be searched. And so like there's word search programs that you can put all these individual letters into, and then it gives you all the potential words that could be in a string of line, and it searches through the image and it finds other words. Now I happen to know what this is, and I'll show you an image of what people have discovered. So here is the output from the word search solver that somebody had posted a link to, and you'll notice that the most important words here are hello neighbor, Alpha 4, May 4th. So a lot of people are speculating that this is Alpha 4 is going to come out May 4th, or maybe there'll be a very important announcement on May 4th, but this right here, hello neighbor, Alpha 4, May 4th. That's a lot sooner than I thought it was going to come out, because I have been like, Tiny Build, let's go, you guys take forever to do things, but this is a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. But I mean, look back at the last time we played Hello Neighbor, it was a very long time ago, and so being able to play this once again very soon is going to be really cool, because there's all kinds of hidden things that Hello Neighbor just keeps pumping out in their builds that are very, very exciting. So then there's other things like Jim Chop, Hop, Coal, Hellval, and so people are speculating some of these things mean other things, but honestly, it's hard to say if any of them mean anything at all, because you know, you're just speculating at this point. Like ninja is a pretty specific type of word to be just randomly popping up. But I don't know. So I don't know if any of these things are a key phrase to something, if this is going to mean something later. But like free Sam, I mean, there are just so many different things that could be in here that we're not going to know until we see the game. But Hello Neighbor Alpha 4 May 4th is very, very specific and very obvious. So then remember I was mentioning before about the cart system and being able to walk on it, but here you can see that you're walking across the carts on the house, and this at first glance looks like an umbrella, and I think that might be what it is, but I think this is a very specific clue that you might need this umbrella for something important as you progress through the house. But it looks like you're going from a higher level to a lower level, actually. And so this is just a look at showing you that you can walk on these tracks, and they're going to be important to get from one point to another, it looks like. And then there were 2 other images that I want to check out before we end the video, and that is this image of, it looks like an artwork progression. And as you can see, like, this is kind of early morning, midday, dusk, and nighttime. And if you look at the art of the game, it looks so much better than it did before, in my opinion. And the shading and everything, the rays, everything looks way better. And so I'm really excited to check out like just the graphical updates as well that are coming to the game. But here's the thing. Is this just like an opening intro sequence area, or do we actually walk along this and approach the house? Because I think it would be really cool if you had more control over coming into the area where the neighbor is, and then, like, you know, some kind of save point, so if you get caught, you start in the house again or whatever. But just, like, you know, more to the intro of the game. So, and then here you see that one area. I think at first glance it looks like a pool or something in the room, but it's just a big rug, and you can kind of see. I'll show you in the new teaser where this area is. But here you see the neighbor just kind of hanging out, and I guess the guy's hiding by the chair here. Some milk. What does that say on it, actually? 325.97. That's a little expired there. Remote. There's like a big cogwheel thing, and then this thing right here. It's just, you know, just different things. And so they keep teasing all these things. But look in the background here. There's a power plant. I don't think that's the same area that we saw, but I'm just curious to know if we can go to these locations, these different facilities. So then once again, looking at this area, here's that area right here where the neighbor was standing in that image. And so this looks like this is below this room right here where the pipe is. And so I just don't know what the purpose of this pipe is going to be yet, but it's just kind of cool to speculate. Let me know what your thoughts are. Speculate in the comments below if there's going to be an announcement, or if you think the game's going to actually come. Alpha 4 is going to come on May 4th. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.